Alrighty, Battle City action, and start of a new round. We've got Yugi taking on My Valentine, and Mai's deck has been altered a little bit. We've taken out some of those harpies that may not have been around at this time. They were added just to suit a theme, but Mai's deck has been just a little bit too strong for this level of play. So she has got some of the Battle City cards that she used with the Amazoness monsters and the Unfriendly Amazon. So I've put in Unfriendly Amazon, Amazoness Fighter, Amazoness Swordswoman, Amazoness Chainmaster was one that she used as well. I can't build a complete Amazoness deck, otherwise that will smash everything worse than what the Harpies are doing. The Amazoness deck is the archetype that I use to defeat literally this whole game. So I know how good they are. Alright, there's Negate Attack from Mai. She has drawn Harpy Lady 1 and an Elegant Egotist, so well, there's Light Force Sword. Oh, and Yugi's hit the Harpy Lady. That is absolute bonkers luck from Yugi. Mai plays down Negate Attack, so she'll be safe for at least a turn. And Yugi summons Alpha the Magnet Warrior. So 1400 points unless Mai elects to use Negate Attack, which she hasn't. Possibly going to use that next turn to prevent a bigger life point loss. Alright. Oh, there's Phantom Griffin. So I added that to her deck. Well, added that to her deck to begin with. That's been in her deck the whole time. She hasn't drawn it many times though through the tournament, but I added it for irony. If you read its description, a legendary monster that dwells secretly in the mountains, fighting with the Harpies over hunting grounds. A single wing beat is said to cause the fiercest of storms. I added Phantom Griffin to her deck. It sounds like it should be used against her, but I added it to her deck for the irony of it fighting with the Harpies. But maybe Phantom Griffin can prove that it's better than Mai's Harpies. There's Harpy Lady's sisters. And Mai does have Elegant Egotist. She will get that Harpy card back in a little bit of time as well. Alright, Phantom Griffin attacks face down. No, Spellbinding Circle. Okay, Yugi protects his face down. And Phantom Griffin now won't be able to attack. Unfortunately for Yugi though, Mai does have a fake trap. Sorry, fake trap, remove trap. Alright, there is another draw for Yugi. And he goes with a face down defense and just straight to his Zen face. Okay, Upstart Goblin. That Upstart Goblin is added to characters' decks to act as a substitute for Pot of Greed, because Pot of Greed is a banned card on this game. And I think it's still a banned card outright as well. There's Remove Trap on Spellbinding Circle. Maya has just drawn Harpy's pet baby dragon as well. So with the Harpy monsters that were removed, I kept Harpy's pet baby dragon in so she had a stronger attacking option as well. There's Elegant Egotist. So Harpy Lady sisters have come to the field, and she does have a Follow Wind as well. So she's checking the graveyard. She does have a Monster Reborn, but I don't think you'd throw a Monster Reborn on Alpha the Magnet Warrior. There goes Follow Wind. And the Harpy Lady that she played down has the effect of increasing all wind monsters by 300 as well. Harpy Lady 1. So, who's she using this on? She chooses Phantom Griffin. So Phantom Griffin now 2600. And the Harpies are fighting with their mortal enemy here. Alright, she selects Harpy Lady's sisters to attack with, and that was a good decision in the end. And she chooses Phantom Griffin again for the attack. And wow, that was actually the perfect move that she could have played. Harpy Lady 1 does the attacking. Sometimes it's better to... oh, Karibo. So Yugi's life points are safe. He's still got 8400. Mai at 6600. And Yugi as... Oh dear, Yugi's bricked. Possible only high level monsters. There's the unfriendly Amazon. Alright, down goes Harpy's pet baby dragon. And oof, that's a 2700. 2 Harpy cards, so its attack is doubled. Or its original attack. 2700. Oh, is that over 84? It is. Oh my god. Well, Yugi had 8,400 life points and probably felt that he might last another turn. Mai has done over 9,000. Does anyone watch Dragon Ball Z? Mai's attack points on the field were over 9,000. So for all those that get that reference, I know you're smiling right now. God, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z for such a long time. I need to rewatch that series. The last one I watched was indeed Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, how many of you watching are Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z fans as well? I've got all the series on my DVD shelf. Yes, I am old enough that I collected DVDs back in the day. Alright, Yugi wins rock, paper, scissors. He'll go first in the second match. So Mai is still in her winning ways. He still does have a very good deck. Alright, as we see, Obnoxious Celtic Guard is summoned. So cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has 1900 or more. Mai with a face down spell or trap, followed with... There it is. Amazoness Swordswoman. Good card. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving that card. So Amazoness Swordswoman's I have used extensively with my deck that I used, my Amazoness Archetype deck, which beat about 90% of the game. There's a few decks that it couldn't beat, so I just used a Hawk Exodia deck where I could actually draw Exodia on turn 1. So you can use banned cards throughout the whole story on this. So stack a deck with Pot of Greed, Graceful Charities, and whatnot. And yes, you can. I've actually got a video of that somewhere on my channel of me drawing Exodia on my first turn. So I actually drew out the entire deck. Alright, Archfiend of Guilford destroyed Amazoness Swordswoman. Yugi took the battle damage for it though. Archfiend of Guilford, it's a 2200, 2500. So Mai's up a bit of a challenge on this one. There's Harpy Lady 1. So that had a feature in the last match as well. And what's she cooking here? Oh, Elegant Egotist. Now, I only noticed yesterday, if you look closely at the Elegant Egotist picture, the sort of like the snowflake, diamondy kind of things that make out the card, they're actually harpy faces. I never noticed that before. I only noticed that because I watched the Mai vs Yugi match on Duelist Kingdom last night. I never actually noticed that the snowflake diamondy looking things on Elegant Egotist are actually 3 harpy faces to make that shape. Like, legit, look closely at the picture, you can see the faces. Alright, so Mai with the advantage. Archfiend of Guilford was destroyed and its effect was activated, so it's connected to Harpy Lady's sisters and has dropped them by 500 points. Yugi is going to have to activate card destruction because he's got nothing in his hand. The unfortunate thing about Yugi's Battle City deck is that it is very prone to drawing brick hands. Alright, Big Shield Gardener is just summoned. Ooh, I don't know about that. I might have played Giant Soldier of Stone, because Big Shield Gardener will go to attack mode. There's Hysteric Sign. That will allow Mai to draw another Elegant Egotist. And there we have it, Elegant Egotist. Well, if another Harpy Lady Sisters comes to the field, it wouldn't have mattered if Mai drew Giant Soldier or if Yugi played Giant Soldier of Stone, because 2250 now on the field. There's Amazoness Chainmaster as well. And another face down spell or trap from Mai. This is looking bad for Yugi now. It's got 4 attacking monsters Big Shield Gardener's attacked, but that will go to attack mode. If it was a Giant Soldier of Stone, it would have been destroyed anyway. So Yugi managed to spare himself 100 life points after that whole exchange. And is that enough? 16 and 17? No, not quite. That's 3350 all up. Alright, 1600 off. So Yugi is left with just 800 life points. Mai still with 7650, so it's going to take something special. Alright, there's Upstart Goblin. Yugi will actually lose on the next turn, unless he draws Magic Cylinder. Okay, Yugi's played Giant Soldier of Stone. And with Magic Cylinder, he can actually block the stronger Harpy Lady Sister's attack. Yugi might actually be able to get through this turn. Unless Mai has something else in her hand. She's only got 2 cards. And she summons Birdface, so now 5 attacking monsters on the field. I don't know if it was even necessary to summon Birdface. She may just think it's all academic here. Now Yugi's just flipped up Magical Cylinder, or Magic Cylinder. So Mai will take 2500 points of damage. Sorry, 2250 points of damage. And Giant Soldier of Stone is actually going to protect Mai's... It's actually going to protect Yugi's field. Sorry, I'm getting everything the wrong way around right now. Oh, it's been a long week. Alright, what do we have? Oh! Oh, hell no. Yugi's just drawn Mirror Force. Oh, I doubt Mai's even going to see that coming. It's always said in Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't overload your field like this, and Mai might find out the hard way of why overloading your field isn't a good idea. There's Upstart Goblin from Mai as well. Put in as a replacement for Pot of Greed. Oh no, she's going to attack. Why wouldn't you if you were Mai? She goes for an attack on Giant Soldier of Stone. And her whole field is going to get swept. Mai has just lost all 5 of her monsters. Birdface has to be destroyed by battle as well for it to special summon a Harpy. Yugi says no to Archfiend of Gilfa, and just like that, all of Mai's monsters are gone. Unless she's got a face down spell or trap that she can help herself with. Oh, that is a lot of monster that Mai just lost. Okay, she goes for the face down defense, so she did have another monster in her hand. Oh, and it's Brain Control from Yugi. He flips up Gamma the Magnet Warrior. He's still got Giant Soldier of Stone in defense as well. And, oh, it's the Unfriendly Amazon. 2000 attack, but you can't leave that on the field, otherwise it'll just destroy itself. You need to sacrifice a monster to keep it on the field. It's a hard card to keep on the field. Mai flips up Shadow Spell. I mean, there was no point flipping up. Oh, she could have kept the Unfriendly Amazon face down, but it wouldn't have done much. There's Jack's Knight, and oh, Mai maybe should have held that. Maybe should have held that Shadow Spell until Yugi went in for an attack. Because my Shadow Spell has been completely... has been made completely obsolete there. That may not have been the best play. But I don't think it's going to matter if Mai can't get anything else to the field. Even if Unfriendly Amazon was face up, it would have destroyed itself. It's not a great card, Unfriendly Amazon. I never used it in my Amazon S deck. Mai now with another face down spell or trap, and again another one. And there's King's Knight, and if Mai can't block, Yugi is going to pull off. It is a miraculous comeback, but it was complacency from Mai that has cost her this match. Mai got way too overconfident and got absolutely smashed by Mirror Force. Alright, we will go to a tiebreaker. That is an absolutely shocking result. And maybe a learning experience for Maya as well. Well, I tell you what, we will go to a tiebreaker, and Maya's undefeated streak is at risk here. There is always the unwritten rule of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of don't overload your field, but you get overconfident like that, and you just make a little error there, and it costs Maya the match. That's why I don't like Mirror Force being in. Like, when you play through the story mode in most Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, most of the decks have a Mirror Force in them. Multiple copies, some decks even, and it's just silly. Because you can play a perfect strategy and then just have all of it undone by Mirror Force. You know, I am actually very surprised Mirror Force is not a banned card. Because it probably should be. Alright, Maya has drawn Phantom Griffin again on first turn, so that's a great start. 2000 attack. Says fighting with the Harpies over hunting grounds. However, they're going to have to work together to get through Yugi on this one. Alright, Yugi with a face down defense. And he's happy to call it a turn. Maya does have Harpy's Pet Drag. Oh, that's a game changer. Rising Air Current. That's a 500-point buffer for all wind monsters. That includes Phantom Griffin and Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Also all the Harpy ladies as well. Alright, down goes Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. And Maya attacks with Phantom Griffin. And it was a good decision. It was a Giant Soldier of Stone. Alright, 1700 off Yugi. He's down to 6300. So you got the Eagle in the sky, you got the Baby Dragon and Phantom Griffin all on the field. Alright, we see a face down defense from Yugi. There's Alluring Mirror Split. Played down, okay. Phantom Griffin again does the attacking. And it's Mystical Elf that's destroyed this time. Another 1700 off Yugi, so he'll be down to 40... Oh, okay, no, never mind, there's Creeper. What would it have been? It would have been 4600. He's managed to protect himself for a little bit. What's he got in response here? He needs something quick. There's Upstart Goblin. And another face down defense, but defending alone isn't going to win Yugi this match. There's Hysteric Party. So no use for that just for the moment for Mai. She does still have that Monster Reborn as well, so if anything goes wrong, she could potentially bring back a 2500 attacker. And, oh, it's Big Shield Gardener. It blocks Phantom Griffin, but 1600 off Yugi here. As well, 4700 points remaining, and Maya at 8900. But Yugi really struggling here. Another face down defense. Oh, he is struggling. Alright, Upstart Goblin. For Maya, which she plays, it'll give Yugi 1000 points back. And, oh, it's Mirror Wall. You know how devastating that card can be. And what she got? Phantom Griffin attacks King's Knight. And Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon doing all the damage here. Yugi down to 4000 points. And he's at risk of losing. Maya's got 4200 worth of attack power on the field. And Yugi has to keep his defenses up, otherwise he will lose. There's a face down Spell or Trap. Another face down Spell or Trap. Interesting. No monsters. There's Amazoness Swordswoman. And, oh, Light Force Sword is one of them. And it takes off... I don't actually know what card that was. It was to do with... It was a Harpy effect. Magic card. Now, Mai has learnt from the last duel. She hasn't played Amazoness Swordswoman from her hand. She has enough points on the field. Oh, and it's a good choice. It's Mirror Force again. Mai loses all of her monsters, but she does have a Monster Reborn, and she does have Amazoness Swordswoman. She does have a main phase 2 as well. She didn't summon that turn, so she can actually play Amazoness Swordswoman down, which Yugi won't be able to do Mai any life point damage attacking that card either. Amazoness Swordswoman is great because if you have Amazoness Queen and Amazoness Swordswoman can't be destroyed by battle, you can literally just keep attacking your opponent's defense position cards with Amazoness Swordswoman. It doesn't matter if you lose, they'll still take the battle damage. Alright, there's a Monster Reborn from Yugi, who brings back Giant Soldier of Stone. No Phantom Griffin? No? Okay, he's tributed. 2-4. Oh, Summon Skull. Okay. Not bad. Although, he will have to take 1,000 points of damage himself to get... Oh, it's not going to work, Mize. Mize just flipped up Mirror Wall. And either way, it wouldn't have mattered what Yugi brought back. Summon Skull reduced to 1250 and it's just destroyed itself. That's what happened to Yugi in the anime duel with her. As well, Summon Skull was one of the casualties of Mirror Wall. And there's Shadow Spell. And Yugi's undefended, so Mai doesn't keep Mirror Ball on the field. She plays down Shadow Spell. She only needs to bring back Monster Reborn. It can be Phantom Griffin. It can be Yugi Summon Skull, and that is a statement right there. Mai has brought back the Summon Skull, and she is using Yugi's own monster to attacking with one of his own favourite monsters of Summon Skull, and that is how you make a statement. Mai absolutely crushes Yugi in the third and final match. She maintains her unbeaten even though her deck has been slightly weakened. It is still a very good deck. Mai was really underutilized in the anime. Well, that will be it for this match. Mai picks up the win against Yugi. Let's head over to the charts. And who is next? So... oh, that's not Battle City, that's Duelist Kingdom. Let's flip that. Okay, Mai defeated Yugi. So Mai gets a tick. We've got Rex Raptor going up against Seto Kaiba. So dragons against dinosaurs. So that alone sounds like it should be good. Okay, well that will be it for me for this Friday. I hope everyone has a good weekend out there as well. Thanks everyone for keeping the comments coming in as well. It's what I wake up to every morning and it makes me look forward to continuing the series for the ongoing future. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a good weekend wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.